We've got some new developments on a story we first talked about last month.
A Mount Vernon officer in his police cruiser was struck after a man who was shot in the neck was driving himself to the hospital. Today, the gunshot victim spoke to Fox 10 News reporter Michael Brannon.
Michael, what did he say?
Lenise, we're piecing this puzzle together. Ron Weaver was shot in the neck after a brief encounter with some people he called boys. After he was shot, Weaver, along with his cousin Thomas, sped off down Highway 43 toward Mobile. That's when he hit Officer Mario Mendiola in his police cruiser.
When I hit him in the back, I wasn't in my right state of mind. I was going to the hospital.
Ron Weaver says he had no intention of hurting anyone. He was just trying to seek medical attention. Heading down Highway 43 with his cousin Thomas in the passenger seat, Weaver's vehicle hit Officer Mendiola's police cruiser. Shortly after the accident, Officer Mendiola spoke to Fox 10 News.
Man, it just felt like a rocket hit us. I mean, the car went, I heard a big thud, and then the car was out of control. I called for help.
When I asked him about, get me an ambulance, he said, I'm not worried about you, I'm worried about my dog. Like, a dog was not more important than my life to me.
Officer Mendiola, he was okay until the other officer pulled up, then they got real ugly.
That officer was Detective Vincent Nye. He arrived shortly after the wreck. Ron Weaver said he was cold and asked for Thomas's jacket while they were waiting.
So when he gets up to give me his jacket, they slam him down.
I was trying to get my jacket to Ron. They slammed it down on my face right here. And I still got a scratch on my face. And they handcuffed me and told me if I moved, it'd be the last thing I'd do.
Was there any kind of physical altercation between you, Officer Mendiola, Ron Weaver, and Thomas Weaver?
No. Not from the time I arrived on scene. There was none. To my knowledge, there was none prior to me arriving on scene either.
Detective Nye said he has tried to get answers about where the shooting happened, the reason why Ron was driving so fast, but has not heard anything.
Ron Weaver advised me that his attorney was going to be in touch with me. Since that time, I've heard nothing back from Ron Weaver nor any legal representation.
Ron Weaver told me earlier today he plans on talking to his lawyer tomorrow to get everything straightened out. As for Officer Mendiola's injuries, they are still preventing him from returning to work at this time.